People who hate you for no reason will do these 7 behaviors. Marcus had a coworker at his old job. Never fought with her. Never said a wrong word to her. But every time he walked into the room, she'd go cold. Never said good morning. Talked behind his back. One day, he finally asked his buddy Ryan, "What did I do wrong?" Ryan paused, then said, "Man, you didn't do anything wrong. Some people just hate you because of who you are, not what you did." If that hit close to home, stay with me, because today we're breaking down the 7 exact behaviors of people who secretly hate you for no reason. And at the end, I'm giving you 3 real strategies to deal with them. Once you see this clearly, you'll never be blindsided again. Sign 1. They celebrate your failures. Sarah and her coworker Jessica both went for the same promotion. Sarah didn't get it. Later that afternoon, Jessica walked past her desk, and she was smiling. Not a "sorry it didn't work out" smile, a relieved one. Sarah felt it instantly. She just didn't have the words for it yet. People who genuinely like you feel uncomfortable when bad things happen to you. People who secretly hate you feel relieved. You can feel the difference even when you can't explain it. If someone in your life seems lighter when you're down, that's your sign. Sign 2. They give backhanded compliments. Olivia got a promotion she'd worked 2 years for. When she told her friend Brittany, Brittany smiled and said, "Oh wow, good for you. I honestly didn't think they'd pick you, but hey, it worked out." "I honestly didn't think they'd pick you," said with a smile, wrapped in warmth. But it landed like a slap. Backhanded compliments are a coward's weapon. They want the credit of being supportive while still getting a hit in. Real compliments are clean. "That's amazing. You deserve it." Full stop, no footnotes. Start paying attention to the footnotes. Sign 3. They ignore you. Selectively, Derek noticed a pattern in his team meetings. He'd share an idea, silence. 2 minutes later, his colleague Tyler would say almost the exact same thing. And everyone would nod and say, "Great point." He started to wonder if he was going crazy. He wasn't going crazy, he was being erased, and it was deliberate. Selective invisibility is one of the cruelest forms of rejection, because it's completely deniable. "Oh, I just didn't hear you." If it happens consistently with the same people, that's not an accident, that's a choice, and their choice says everything about them and nothing about you. Sign 4. They spread subtle rumors. When Natalie joined a new team, something felt off from day one. People were polite but distant. Eventually, a coworker pulled her aside. "Hey, I don't know if this is true, but apparently someone said you were really hard to work with at your last company." Natalie had 0 complaints at her last job. 0. Someone had gotten there before her and poisoned the well. People who hate you don't always confront you. They work quietly, they whisper, they plant seeds before you even arrive. "I'm not saying anything bad about her. I just heard that." That one sentence has destroyed more reputations than any open argument ever could. Sign 5. They minimize your wins. Jason finally bought his first home, something he'd been saving and grinding for 3 years. He told his buddy Kyle, excited. Kyle shrugged. "Nice. Real estate market's kind of unpredictable right now, though. Hope it works out." Not, "Bro, that's huge. You earned this." Just, a reason it doesn't fully count. People who resent you always find a but. A caveat, a reason your success isn't quite as impressive as it looks. Because your win is a mirror, and they don't like what it reflects. You don't need their validation, but you do need to recognize the pattern. Sign 6. They're only warm. When they need something, Amanda hadn't heard from her old college friend Chris in almost 2 years. Then one evening, a long text message. "Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about you. I miss you so much. How are you? Hey, by the way, do you still have that contact at the marketing firm? Hey, by the way, always the by the way." Transactional warmth is not warmth. It's a transaction with extra steps. The real test is simple. How do they treat you when they have absolutely nothing to gain? People who actually care show up even when there's no by the way, especially then. Sign 7, they make you feel crazy for noticing. This one is the most dangerous. Tyler told his girlfriend, "I feel like my coworker Rachel doesn't like me. She always cuts me off in meetings." His girlfriend sighed. "You're always overthinking things. You're so sensitive. Not everyone has to like you, Tyler." So Tyler stopped trusting his gut. He went quieter. He started telling himself he was the problem. He wasn't. When someone consistently makes your feelings feel like the problem, that's not a reality check, that's a red flag. Your gut knows. If something has felt off for a long time, it's off. You don't need someone else's permission to take your own instincts seriously. So why do people hate others for no reason? Here's the honest answer. It's almost never really about you. Your confidence makes their insecurity louder. Your progress exposes their stagnation. Your calm disrupts their chaos. You didn't do anything wrong. You just exist in a way that threatens them, and that's their problem to carry, not yours. 3 tricks to protect yourself. Trick 1. The gray rock method. When you can't avoid someone who secretly hates you, become boring to them. Stop sharing wins. Stop venting frustrations. Stop giving them material. When they ask how you're doing, say, "Fine, pretty busy." Full stop. People who hate you feed on your reactions, your excitement, your pain, your defensiveness. When you become a gray rock, flat, dull, unremarkable, they lose interest. They need drama to survive. Don't give it to them. Rachel tried this with a toxic colleague at work. 2 weeks in, the colleague had completely moved on to someone else's drama. Rachel hadn't done a single confrontational thing. She just stopped being interesting. And honestly, you can start doing the same thing today. Trick 2. Upgrade your circle, not your argument. Most people waste energy trying to convince people who hate them that they're actually good. That never works. You cannot logic someone out of a feeling they didn't logic themselves into. What actually works? Invest that energy into people who already see you clearly. James spent a year trying to prove himself to a toxic group at his gym. One day, he just stopped going. Found a new gym. Within a month, he had 3 genuine friends who showed up for him without conditions. He didn't win the argument. He didn't need to. He just chose a better room. The goal isn't to change the minds of people who hate you. The goal is to surround yourself with people who don't need convincing. Trick 3. Name it to neutralize it. When someone gives you a backhanded compliment, undermines you in a meeting, or spreads a quiet rumor, most people go silent. They absorb it. They replay it at 2 a.m. Instead, try this. Name what happened calmly in the moment. That's an interesting way to put it. What did you mean by that? I noticed my idea got skipped over. Can we revisit it? I heard something was being said about me. I'd rather just address it directly. You're not starting a fight. You're just shining a light. And here's the thing about people who operate in the shadows. They hate the light. Most of them will back down immediately because they were never prepared for you to actually respond. Mia used this at a team meeting when a colleague took credit for her idea. She didn't blow up. She just said calmly, "I think I actually brought that up earlier. Happy to build on it together." The room remembered. Her colleague never did it again. Calm, clear, direct. No drama needed. We started today with Marcus, a guy who never did a single thing wrong, but spent months feeling like he was the problem. Maybe that's been you. Here's what I want you to take with you. The way people treat you is data, not a verdict on your worth. Learn to read it, use the 3 strategies, and stop letting people who don't understand your value be the ones who define it. If this video helped you name something you've been feeling, which of these 7 signs have you dealt with? And which strategy are you trying first? Drop a comment below and share this with someone who needs to hear it. If this helped, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real talk. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong.